Okay, it looks like it's working now. So that's what I wanted. So okay, fine. Sorry for the fun start this morning. Okay, this is Apache Spark weekly code reviews. Put this into and switch into live mode. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with our weekly code reviews. Yeah, let's just open a new tab. I'm going to drag this one over here so I can see any comments that pop up. If anyone has any questions. Okay, so to look at the PRs, I go to this dashboard. It's not the normal GitHub Get dashboard, it's a customized one for Spark. This takes a second or two to load. It's pulling back all of the PRs, and you can see there's 518 open PRs, which is rather a lot. Now, I'm going to start by looking at the PRs that I've looked at previously to see if there's anyone who's like taken action on my PR feedback, which we want to sort of close the loop on. Otherwise, we're also going to look at things in Python and ML, just because it's fun. Core is also fun too, but whatever. Let's start with things that I should follow up on. So first off, there's this one. Yeah, updated 13 hours ago. So yeah, okay. There's something new for us to look at here. 2 days ago, also something new for us to look at. 4 days ago. This one's mostly a conversation, and so we will. That's probably it for the PRs that I've commented on that have been updated in the last week, though. So let's start with those. Those are the most important ones to get to, and then we'll go look and see if there's anything interesting in the Python or ML sections happening. So add getActiveSession. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So we're gonna go into the code view because there's been a lot of comments. Most of them have been addressed, and we just want to look at the things which haven't been addressed. So active session, none. Yeah. This one was an earlier comment about how we should handle stop, and so then it was fixed for that. We'll verify that when we go down and look at the tests to make sure. Yeah, so let's take a look. Yeah. Yeah. This looks fine. Okay. I wish I could mark this as resolved, but I can't. It is resolved. And this was essentially while we've been talking about this PR, the next version of Spark that we were going to do changed from 2.5 to 3. We're just going to skip 2.5 and go straight to Spark 3 after 2.4 is done. And so that's good. So yeah, I like this. This is the approach that if you watched last week's review, one of the things which made me a little bit uncomfortable with the PR in its state last week was that if you called getActiveSession and you didn't have a Spark context, we would automatically create a Spark context for you. And that didn't match the behavior on the Scala side. And also, one of the reasons that you might call getActiveSession rather than using the builder is that you only want to do something if there is an active session, not just have a session for sure. So I like this change. I like how it's going. Of course, we'll go and look at the test to make sure that it's tested the way we want it to be. This looks solid. Yeah, we create that. Looks good. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. So the real meat of our discussion today is going to come down to if the tests are accurate. And I'm going to eat some cereal quickly. I'm sorry. So, this first test makes a Spark session, and then we assert that we can get it with getActiveSession, and calling collect on it works. Okay, great. This one gets ActiveSession, asserts that there is none. Okay, builds a session, gets the active session, asserts that's the one we would expect, stops it, gets the active session, asserts that there's none. That looks totally legit. That's what we want. Test Spark session. Sorry, that's my magical phone. It was in my backpack. Yay! Okay, cool. That looks reasonable. We assert that the one we're getting... Okay, so this one creates a Spark session, asserts that we get the config values that we expect, creates a database, sets the current database. This looks fine, but I don't really care about it. Config options, new session. Yeah. Right. I mean, yeah, okay. Okay, test active session with none and none context. Okay, this is the one where we wanted to see this. Oh god, okay. So we get the Spark context, we assert that it's none. We get the active session, we assert that it's none. We make a new Spark conf. We create a Spark context. We get the active session. We assert that the active session is not defined. We build a session. We assert that the active session is defined. And we assert that active session is not none. Okay. Cool. That seems reasonable. There's a lot of tests here, but I guess that's reasonable given how many times we've gone back and forth on this PR. So I completely understand that. So then this one down here, we get an active session. Okay, and so now the active session, we're asserting that it's changing as we call create data frame on the different sessions. This looks reasonable to me. I'm fine with that. Okay, this looks perfectly reasonable. I can work with this. So we'll go up. We'll go take a look at these outdated comments. Yeah, sure. Just make sure. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. So, it's been a long time, and I feel really bad that it's taken so long, but it looks like we're good. I want to do like one quick last like glance over just before I merge it, because once we merge it, I can't not merge it. That being said, since there is another committer working on this, it probably is polite to just instead say LGTM and make sure they have an opportunity for their last say. So we won't actually merge this today, as much as I love merging code. It makes me feel really happy. But you know, I don't want to I don't want to step on anyone's toes. So if the other committer has, you know, anything that they want to say, we'll leave it to them. What was my test on Scala? Why was there a Scala test? Huh. Okay. I think that probably just got included by accident. Or something. So, yeah. Okay. I'll leave this for has any final comments. Otherwise I'm happy to merge. Yeah. And so it's just like, hey, it looks good to me. There's another committer though. They might have some final opinions. If they do, we should wait for them. But if they don't, I'll just merge this the next time I'm going through merging PRs, which will honestly probably be next Friday, maybe Monday if I manage to get some time set aside. So that's cool. Okay. So we'll go ahead and we'll hit close on that one. And what's this? Whoop. Last discussion. Yeah, fine. Okay. I don't have strong feelings about this one. Someone else does. I'm glad we have test row with column, with ASCII and non-ASCII. Yeah, I mean, given that the change is to support non-ASCII characters, we probably should have a test for that. Or is this it? Oh no, it's not. That's not why it is. This just incidentally. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. So this needs more tests. We're just not going to be able to merge it today or really do anything because it's the need for tests is already specified by someone else. That's great. This one, what's the latest? I don't think anyone's working on this. Yeah. So this PR is probably just dead unless we see it pop back up again. Okay. We're going to go down here, hit page up. Okay. So, here we go. Okay. Yeah, so this is pretty big, right? This could break name tuples defined in lots of places. So, and people could very well, oh, hey, friend, hey, Neil. Yeah, so breaking name tuples in IPython notebooks that's pretty much a non-starter. Yeah, I mean, in the REPL, I mean, if this, okay, let me try and be more precise. If removing the hack entirely, I'm a -1 on that change. I don't think that's while we certainly are more free to make breaking API changes in a major version release, still have to think through the scope of the chains were. That's pretty large for something which we could probably work around. Yeah, okay, so that's just, so Reynolds pointed out that this could break IPython tuples in the IPython notebook, and that's just, a lot of people use Spark in IPython notebooks and probably define name tuples, and I'm not okay with us breaking all of those. It's just not fun. I don't want to have to go back in and edit my IPython notebooks when I've put name tuples in there. And I'm pretty sure the rest of the world is also not excited about that. So, cool. That does it for the PRs that I was previously reviewing that have been updated in the past week. So we're going to go into our open PRs and take a look and see if there's anything fun, new, and exciting for us to look at. That's weird. This one says do not merge. I kind of want to take a look, but I'm not going to. Yeah. Why is this one in ML? Whatever. Sample weights. Oh, this is the estimator. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay. That's a good set of ML-related PRs. Let's take a look and see if there's anything new and important in the Python world that I haven't taken a look at recently. Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah, this is the thing that I've wanted, but we haven't gotten anywhere with it, I don't think. But let's follow up on that. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, this says do not merge, so we're not gonna waste our time with this. Add ascending parameter Huh, interesting, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wait, what? Yeah, that's +1. If we don't have order by, we should. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. So yeah, this is just. Let's go take a look at this one here. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's go down at the bottom. Okay. We'll go ahead and we'll say Jenkins okay to test. And then what we'll do is we'll offer to this person if they want help making the Scala version first. That if you want help making the Scala version of this PR first, I'd be happy to lend what help I can. And that's just this is a change to the API. It's probably a good and important change and right, but we normally, for better or worse, do match the APIs between the languages, and Scala is sort of the language of record, and so everything flows from Scala out normally. And so if they want help, I'm happy to help them with the Scala PR. I don't want to step on their toes, though, which is why this is just an offer. And I'll edit this a little bit, even though I left it. If you want, I can also make the Scala version of the PR. If Scala isn't your cup of tea. And that's just to unblock this change, so that would be good. Okay, so that being said, though, let's go ahead. We're going to log in and make sure that we keep following this issue so that we know what's going on. Okay, cool. So that's good. It's a good PR to look at. Include Python document style checking. Okay. What's the latest on this? Okay, no response. Gentle ping. What's up? Just, hey, how's everything going? Is this the thing you're still working on? Cool. Would you be comfortable closing this PR? Would you be okay closing this PR? So this is just, they want to make a change to a thing which is maintenance only, and so it's not going to happen. So we'll just ask them to close their PR because we're not going to do it. And then it doesn't show up when I'm going through my list of things to work on. Keeps things a little less cluttered. Okay. Java Spark context vararg workaround. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna go take a look at this code here. So what did this used to do? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna because I can't read that, so you probably can't read that either. So far, the only workaround is to define a Java abstract class that delegates the varargs method to a vararg free abstract method, and then extend this class from Scala. Oh, but presumably that's been fixed. Yeah, we have a varargs annotation. Extend. Oh. Okay. This looks reasonable. Except. Wait, do we not have a Java Spark context anymore? No, we totally do. I'm confused. I don't get that missing math. Wait. Wait. Okay, so we have a thing that allows us to try and maintain binary API compatibility called MIMA. It's pretty useful. I'm confused by this MIMA exclude though. Yeah, I want to understand. Fine. Yeah, this is okay. Let's go take a look at this. Okay, cool. So this is missing types problem is that the hierarchy of the class is changed, not that the class has been removed. Okay, so that makes more sense. I was confused that this was just kind of a sledgehammer small problem. So this looks fine. Okay. Let's take a look here. So we take the Spark context, we get the JVM, org Apache. So, okay, Java RDD, JRDDs. Yeah, so we make an array, and then for I in range 2 len, RDDs, JRDDs is equal to RDDs. Interesting. Is there an easier way to do this without this for loop in it? Got it. This feature. So exciting. Oh, and you'll be attributed in the commit message too. That's kind of cool. But we're not going to do that today. I'm going to go double check. A thing. Py4j array from iterator. Okay, I think, yeah. I want to go take a look at this. Not quite what I want. Yeah, so want to do this in reverse. Python list to array py4j. Python list to Java array. Yeah. Is this the right way to do it? I mean, it could be. Okay, cool. Hey, let's take a look. Here we go. Yeah, so that's converted to an array list. Not quite what we want. Array. Yeah. No. Don't. My phone buzz. Yeah. So this converter will convert it to an array list. I think py4j Java collections, py4j Java collections, this converter. Py4j, okay. Py4j list converter. Let's go take a look. Yeah. Yeah, it gives us a list. Yeah. Which one of these is an array converter? Wait. Java array. Is there an array converter? No. No, just a list converter. Gives us an array list. But that's register output converter, proto array type, lambda target. Java array target. Yeah. Oh, those are input converters, and those are output converters. That makes more sense now. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So it's probably the right way to do it. Is it? Let's go take a look at the union function. What does the union function take? Oh, it's a vararg. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Spark context JVM or Java D streams. So the varargs, if I give it an array, it just unfolds. Let's go py4j varargs. Cool. Okay, yeah, so we're fine. Okay, yeah. So, there's some issues with this pull request. The Python side of it looks pretty fine. So what I can do is say that the Python part looks good to me. I wish we had a better way of converting the arrays. I'm gonna go through our git log and see if maybe we do, but like that's kind of a long shot. Not looking good. Not looking good. Okay. So what about if we go just look for underscore gateway.new array? Oh, cool. That's exciting. Are you okay? Oh, okay. Navio. Yeah, so this is, I mean, this is the pattern that we do. We do have, is this in ML wrapper? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, so let's go ahead. What we'll do is, Python changes look reasonable. One thing we might consider is that there is the helper method in ML wrapper.py for the array. Copying might make sense to move that up to core. I live in fear of copy pasta code having an off by one. And this is just like, hey, you know, this looks fine. We do have a utility function elsewhere that might help with this. And the static method is called, let's go ahead. We have a helper method. But minor. So this is just like, hey, this looks good. I think we could maybe share some of this code elsewhere, but the Python changes look correct to me. And it's not like a former LGTM because I haven't done a like deep dive on some of the Python changes. And if we wanted to like really say an LGTM, I'd go and make sure that we had actual Java classes calling these varargs. Just because early on in Spark, one of the things we did is we wrote APIs that we thought were Java compatible and then found out they weren't after the fact. So I just want to make sure we had tests for that stuff before we sort of went too deep with that party. But this looks good. The reason why I'm not doing that is it's not passing Jenkins right now on its own with some legit failures. And so Sean's going to go and look at some of those other issues in this other PR. Although he... What does it say? Let's take a look at this PR, see if it was supposed to fix it. So it looks like it maybe should be working now, but just to make sure, Jenkins, retest this, please. let's go ahead and have Jenkins retest it now that Sean's merged his fix there. So that's good. Go ahead. Oh, wait, no. I'm trying to get in a better habit of keeping track of which PRs it is that we look at, so that I can write a quick little summary after the fact. Cool. So this is the vector estimator. Oh, damn. It has conflicting files, and the reporter of the issue is nowhere to be seen. So, I do have 10 minutes, so I can't just get out of this. Damn it.
If you didn't have 10 minutes, would you just not do it?
Yeah, it's true. If I didn't have 10 minutes, what I would do is what I'm doing right now, which is CC Joseph Bradley, and run away, because I don't want to do it. We'll add a test case soon. What? Come on. Oh, this is from 2016. Sorry.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah. Why did this come up as new in my...
Pirates?
Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at this Jira. See if it's been resolved. Oh man, yeah, this has way less numbers than they do now. It's Spark 7424, and or I think it has less numbers than... Yeah, and... R7424. Yeah, it's one of the first 1,000 issues, and we're in the 2 to the 3s right now.
What is Jira?
So, have you ever... Jira is a bug tracking system. If you've ever thought that tracking bugs was exciting, Jira will do a quick job of disproving that theory.
They sponsor NPR.
They do. And their product, like, it is one of the better ones I know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I am really glad that we use Jira rather than GitHub Issues. To be fair, when I started, I was really pissed off that we used Jira rather than GitHub Issues.
You didn't know
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, mostly because I just hadn't worked with something that big. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, so I am uncertain if this is still an issue. It's been a long time. So let's go ahead and let's go actually take a look at classification model, because I don't know.
I remember the time someone told you to automate my questions.
Oh, yeah. Maybe. No.
Oh, I was asking you questions about the house, though, but it was a Saturday.
Yeah. Wait, why is I working on a Saturday?
Because you're holding.
Do I work on Saturdays often?
Often enough.
Oh.
You're a programmer, like, you don't know how to take a day off.
Yeah, I do.
If you're, like, on a beach.
Oh, yeah. Wait, so is it okay if I really want to go... My vacation, I think, for next year, is it okay if I do a Holden vacation where I go to a beach with, like, a pole dancing retreat for a week, maybe?
Oh, that one in the Dominican Republic?
It might actually be in Mexico. I'm a little confused by the name.
They are different countries.
I know. Well, no, like... I don't know if it's, like, a... like Mexican-based company which puts on retreats in the Dominican Republic and Mexico, or like I'm not the anyways, whatever. The name of the thing was a little confusing, and so I was just uncertain as to where exactly it is.
Okay.
I should look it up. But would that be okay?
Yeah. Sorry for thinking you might have thought they were the same country.
No, I'm aware they're different.
I
travel a lot.
thought Japan and Germany were next to each other.
Yeah, but we're not going to talk about why, because this is being recorded.
Sorry. They're both not California.
Allow me to appear worldly in front of my internet friends.
Okay, dear. I love you. You are worldly. You just have a really interesting sense of geography. Sorry. I'm being mean, aren't I? I'm sorry.
Always. Okay. So, validate and transform schema. Yeah. Looks to be that we do not. So, let me talk about what this issue is and what this PR is trying to solve, and why we suck. So it's a non-trivial TLDR. So, yeah, this kind of sucks. So we had this really great idea that we could add some metadata about like the meaning of fields, and we just keep this hidden. No one would know it was there. Everything would be fine. And then if you did things like index a string, you could go in and you could reverse the string index using the metadata that we put on the field. However, it turns out that we did a kind of bad job of putting the metadata on it. And while we do put the metadata on the fields, a lot of other stages that we wrote promptly throw away the metadata, in part because we did a really good job of hiding it. And so the people who weren't the original authors of the metadata stuff don't even really know it's there. Their pipelines just stop working. And so we did, it was a really clever design, and it was perhaps what one would call too clever, right? I think that's a fair justification. And I think the people who designed it would possibly agree with me. That being said, those in glass houses, and to be fair, if I lived in a glass house in San Francisco, that would be kind of weird, but it would be a house, so that would be kind of exciting.
More money.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be pretty, well, or we would be about to be evicted.
No, if we had a house made out of glass, we would be rich people. That's what weird rich people do.
Man, I kind of want to be weird rich people. See, right now, I'm really skating that line between eccentric and lady who you don't want to invite back to your party. But I feel if we had a little bit more money, I could be more solidly in the eccentric category. And that would be pretty exciting. If anyone happens to know Steve at Google, he's my boss. There might be more than one Steves, but that's okay. Actually, there's 3 within my organization who are all managers. But definitely tell Steve I do a good job, and Steve should pay me more so that I can be eccentric.
Instead of crazy.
I didn't use that word.
I used that word.
Yes. But anyways, okay. Let's take a look at this PR. And so this says we validate some shit. We don't override the... Wait, what? We don't override validate and transform schema, but use a new one which takes a num classes argument. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, this shit never got merged. That's for sure. Huh. Interesting idea. Like it. Like it a lot. Oh, this is work though. I don't want to have to review this PR. Yeah, okay. And okay, so what we'll do is we'll go back in here. Hey, Anbo. I think improved metadata on the pipeline would be great. But if this is abandoned, I get it. If so, you want to close this PR and switch the Jira back to open so someone else can take a crack at it. If you're still working on it, that's cool too. That being said, this is cool and all, and we could try and review it, but it is from 2016, and terribly out of date and won't merge. So there's not a lot of point in putting in review effort into this. And yes, Yambo says that, like, yeah, this is a thing that Yambo wants to work on. Cool. That's another PR that we looked at. Didn't get anything useful out of it, but we definitely looked at it. Vector assembler. God damn it. These are the ones that I don't want to deal with. Ugh, this is the one. God. Oh, we do need docs. I don't want to review docs. Damn it. This is how we have 500 open pull requests. This is important. To be fair, we are down to 2 minutes left. So exciting. So I can just skip the ones I don't want to do. Okay. This is not gonna... Wait, this targets 2.4? What the... No, this does not target 2.4. So let me... Actually, this is a great one, and I'm really glad we have an opportunity to talk about this now. Because Spark is in the middle of the 2.4 release, and we're at, like, RC3, RC2, something. We're far enough along that now is not the time for magical API changes. It could be. It could be if we screwed up. Could be. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Is this nice to have in 2.4? I don't know. I feel like it might be, but I feel like... Did I merge this? Oh, thank God, no, someone else did. Maybe... Wait, let me scroll to the bottom. Okay, someone else merged it. Not my problem. Or, well, yes, my problem, but, like...
Not your fault.
Yeah, that's the ticket. Not my fault. And also, I don't have to feel bad about being like, I vaguely remember something like this, but I don't know what we did with it. That's fine. These are all deprecated. Wait. Did we seriously... I'm confused. Okay. Yeah, wait. I'm gonna go back into the conversation over here. Jump down. Wait. I'm seeing this linked from... and I'm wondering if we need to revert this. If the information is not actually available, where we tell folks, is, I think we need to revert this, and instead, I think we need to revert this, especially since we are in the middle of the release process. Or raise to blocker. Let's make sure that this is not already a blocker, but I'm pretty sure it's not.
What's a blocker?
So a blocker is just a thing that we can't make a release without fixing first.
Block, yes.
So this is important, and I'm very confused and a little bit unsettled. Those things normally go hand in hand. When I'm not confused, at the very least, I know why everything's on fire. Right now, I don't know why everything's on fire, and this makes me unhappy. Fudgesicles. Yeah, this is not trivial PR. I don't think we can do this in 2.4. Yeah. Have I misunderstood the situation here? It's quite possible I just misunderstood this, because, I mean, I don't have all the context, and I think I might be getting this confused with something else I was doing. To release block. Yeah, cool. So that's it for today. We looked at a good number of PRs, I think. I'm gonna check these ones. Yeah. So we looked at a good number of PRs today. And I'll summarize these all into the little comments down below. Let's go switch into the little talking screen. Cool. So that's it for this morning. This afternoon at 2 p.m. I don't remember what I said I was going to do, but I'm doing another live stream about computers. Kubeflow Spark integration follow on. Okay, so I'm going to be looking at my Kubeflow Spark integration stuff around 2 p.m. In between, I think I am incredibly sore from doing a pull conditioning class on Wednesday, so I'm going to go see if I can get like a really quick massage so that my shoulders aren't quite so locked and using a keyboard doesn't hurt, because that's not great. And yeah. Cool.
Different keyboard.
Oh yeah, I should buy that keyboard. I don't actually, that keyboard might not help. It's like a whatever. These are questions that I can ask myself over my morning coffee, which I will have another one of because it is 10 a.m. and I deserve a second cup of coffee. That's what I tell myself every morning when I wake up. And later on in the day, I forget that I had 2 cups of coffee, and then I have another 2. It's great. The first 2 don't count because your memory's not working.
Smoke 2 joints in the morning, smoke 2 joints at night.
Yes, of course, but I would never do those things because I'm not an American citizen. And also, that's just...
It's just a song that I really like.
Yeah.
K-Fog used to play it at 5 o'clock every Friday.
That's kind of a... Oh, well, I guess it does talk about morning and evening. Okay, anyways. I assure you that I'm not talking to myself. I'm not that good of a ventriloquist. Although, to be fair, I don't know if the microphone can actually pick up Carolyn.
Hi.
She's my wife. She wears glasses sometimes and has a nose.
I wear glasses anytime I want to see.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't wear them when I'm asleep, but I do sometimes wear them in the shower.
Okay, anyways, I will see you all at 2 p.m., hopefully, for Spark and Kubeflow Together adventures. And I'm going to go and get into the rest of my day and, like, put on makeup. Oh, cool, it is picking you up clearly, so it does not sound like I'm just talking to myself. So that's great. Hi, Neil.
Hi.
I'm going to run away now, though. But hopefully I'll see you at 2 p.m. Pacific. And have a lovely rest of your day, y'all.